my friends, welcome back. It is good to see you guys again. I know it's been a hot minute. If you did not see my community post, it just said I've started school again. I'm a lot more busy, so I do apologize. We're working on getting back on a regular schedule so that I can, regularly post, but it's gonna be sporadic for a hot minute, okay, just gonna warn you. But it is so great to be back, and just want to say hi. I'm Lemons, not Limes. It's a pleasure to see ya, and this is an episode of Playing with Palettes. Thanks for joining in. Yes, let's go, my dudes. Let's go. So, this is kind of awkward. As I began putting this video together, I discovered I deleted the video of me finding the palette. So, this is what it looks like. Nice. Hold up. I know what I'm doing. Oh, that's a sneak peek, and this is it. Look at oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with this? Oh no, what am I gonna do with this? Oh, yeah. You know, what can I say about this build? Well, I'll be honest, probably not that much. I did this over a few weeks with, sporadic bursts of productivity working on it, because I just didn't have time to sit down and really work on it. And you're gonna look at this build and be like, this took you a few weeks. Like, I could pop that out in 15 minutes. And I'm gonna be like, you know what, homie? You're right. It is a simple build, but I like simple. Let me tell you about what's great about doing things that are simple. So lately I've kind of been thinking about, how can I improve my building? I'm making this YouTube channel, trying to improve my building, trying to help others improve their buildings, specifically in Minecraft. And so one thing that I've kind of been thinking about over these past few weeks, especially as I have been kind of busy, it's like one thing I could focus on to improve my building is to focus on the basics of building. And you're like, Lemons, what the heck are the basics of building in Minecraft? Like, come on, what the heck is that? I'm like telling you guys, listen, the basics is where it's at. Things like focusing on shapes, colors, texture, balance, movement, form, all these things. And if you've ever taken an art class or know anything about art, this is probably sounding a little bit familiar. And you're kind of like, my art teacher used to say stuff like that. I treat this game like an art piece. I tell people all the time that Minecraft is my form of creativity. It can be yours too, This is where I go to be creative. Other people might sit down and write, or other people might dance or paint. I like to create things in Minecraft. This is where my creativity lies. This is my art form. And trust me, it can be yours as well. That's why it's important, if you are struggling to get better at building, or you just want to improve, or you just want to start building, start learning the basics. One of the best things that you can do is probably take like a basic art class if you have the opportunity to do that, Take a basic art class, learn about the basics of art, and apply that to Minecraft. And it can be hard because it is a different world, right? We're dealing with bricks, we're dealing with squares, but still these ideas that we have is what's going to help you improve. The best way to practice these basics are with simple buildings, like this little church that I made, right? With these types of buildings, you can practice the basics over and over and over again. I think I might have said this maybe in my previous video and a couple videos, but I know I've said this before. But if you want to get good at something, you need to do something over and over and over again. And so I like to sit down. I have this one world where I have a house that I just built 5 times over. I think I also said that. And so if you want to get good at these basics, if you want to get good at building in Minecraft, you need to sit down and build something over and over and over again so that you can practice these basics. Okay? So with this particular build, y'all with me? With this particular build, I really focused a lot on shapes and balance because I want things to be symmetrical. I want things to look nice and eye pleasing, things like that. And so that's why this is important. I don't know where that thought was going. I kind of lost that thought. But with this build, right? So I was trying to get a good shape. I was trying to make things look balanced, right? Hence, you got the pews, like everything is perfectly symmetrical on each side. Okay, that's an easy way to get balance. There's different ways to get balance, but this is a very simple way that makes sense to me, that works in my brain, and I'm sure as I get better, I'll be able to explain balance better. But definitely shapes, as you can see, this is an incredibly simple shape. It's a rectangle, okay? Rectangles are really easy to work with and they're really eye-pleasing because you have this nice ratio with it. The like long to tall, width time, no, length time height. If you want the shape to look pleasing, one great thing to do is make it taller than it is longer. It makes it look really great. There's a tip for you. But again, the first thing I did was focus on that shape to make sure it was eye pleasing. I would go up all the time and kind of float my guy up because I'm in creative to look down on the shape to see, does this look right? Does it look symmetrical? And even within the video, you're able to see that, hey, at one point I was kind of looking at it and was like, this needs to be longer. And so I made it longer and it looked a lot better. So once that basic shape was down, that's when I went in and started focusing on, okay, let's make this more interesting, right? This is where we add the texture. At first, I just used the white concrete. But now, no, it's like, okay, we got the shape in. Now we can add this texture. Now we can add these different colors. Now we can add these things that's going to make it more interesting and more pleasing to look at. But you need to stick with these basics, and there's different builds that you can build on. That made no sense, but there's different builds that you can do to practice making things better, right? If you want to practice texturing, I suggest do terraforming. That's a great way to figure out textures, what works together, how to like make it look different, things like that. Try that. Of course, shapes, build rectangles, man. Try building circles. Just practice and practice and practice. That's one thing I love about this series and then also my random build series is that I just get to sit down around and practice. So practice these basics. And that's how you are going to get better and be a better Minecraft builder. And I think it's important to note, like, no matter how you enjoy the game of Minecraft, there's many ways to enjoy it. PvP, you can do like all these challenges, you can do building, you do redstone. No matter how you enjoy it, I think you can be a good builder at whatever you do. So yeah, if you want to be a good builder, work on the basics of things. That's my thoughts. The end. So this is the build. Yeah, cute little church. I made one in like, I think like episode 2 or 3 of Playing with Pallets. It's like way down there. I'm not gonna go find it. You can go watch the video if you want. It's pretty bad, but that's okay. But yeah, I will say my favorite part is definitely this mural thing, stained glass thing. I really like this, and I'm quite happy with how this turned out. Yeah, that's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's cool. Anyways, I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in and going on this adventure with me. It was lots of fun. I hope you have a good day, be nice, all that good stuff. If you find yourself liking this video, maybe you should subscribe. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyways, bye!